Like Rachel Del Zola, whatever her name is.
I
Like,
see. I see. I only see human. Okay. All right. Nerd Z, is you ready?
I think so.
Delpesh, is you ready?
I'm good. Already, yeah.
You sound like you look like you're about to.
Reacting. Jeez.
What happened?
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right.
What happened?
In a world where it's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do. And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you. It's just the vent. I'm your host, Jay Hunterville. We got the Nerd Z in the building.
Ooh.
We got Del Pesh in the building.
Wow.
And as we sit here,
I wanted to do like a James Brown scream, but it wasn't coming up though. But
no.
that's
Okay,
yeah.
there it is. There it is.
There
There
you
it
go.
is. So, how you guys doing? Are you guys ready for the eclipse on Tuesday?
Let's get into it.
The conspiracy.
What's no? Let's get into it. What's this about? Like, I'm hearing all types of stuff. Like
The coming of Christ.
the coming. Yes, yes.
Well, apparently, it's a sign from God because it crosses. Because there's one that crosses like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
Another one crosses and it touches all Nevaehs.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know about Jonah and the whales,
Nevaehs, who's that?
Nevaeh's a place where Jonah was supposed to go and, you know, tell people to turn from their ways. And then people used the Bible verse to say that it was a sign from Jonah to say, hey, it's going to be the coming of times.
Okay.
So that's just one of the theories. Another one I heard that it's like,
Is this Wait, is this connected to the earthquakes? Because apparently
some people are saying it's connected to that.
the earthquakes that happened, New York, people felt in New Jersey, Delaware. At the same time, there was an earthquake in Asia too, the one that happened. So that's a little interesting. But sorry, you were saying?
I thought it was connected to like the solar thing when they said like there's gonna be like some eclipse that like deactivates all like data. You ever heard about this? It was like a solar flare that scrambles everything. Everybody get into your bunkers. We're about to,
Bunkers. I don't know.
What else? What other theories you've heard? You heard it like everything still correlates somehow, like the boats, this and this all correlates.
Wait, when you said the boats, you mean like the
Baltimore thing and all these different like theories, and that's how when you go to the realm of TikTok, that TikTok realm.
I mean, so with the eclipse, what is it again?
So basically, you had a lunar eclipse.
Remember
Remember in 2017, you had the lunar eclipse when it was just literally the moon and the sun going like this, that everybody can see. Apparently, this eclipse is gonna be like it's super bright. Like it's gonna be like the as bright as an arc weld.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So
dangerous.
if you stare at it long enough, you can blind off yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure to get the appropriate glasses.
Some people said they're gonna stare at it and try to get some disability money.
That's not how that works.
I know,
That's
but
Well, they have to wear the glasses for them to do that.
what the bubbles one.
Oh,
That's the thing.
No.
They
They said no by naked eye. If you look at it for a naked eye,
it'll burn out.
because you know how sometimes you look at certain things and you turn and it's still there. Like,
Yes,
the
yes.
same. But
Yes.
this is arc welding, so that is.
But that's what I mean. Like, in order for them to get disability money, they have to put on glasses.
and the
And
same.
if it still breaks or burns their eyes when wearing the glasses, that means the glasses were defective. And
Oh,
then
you're looking at money. You're
No,
looking
no,
at
no.
lawsuit. She's looking at lawsuit. I'm just talking
okay.
about people trying to say I can't see.
No,
I don't
no,
need tents
no.
for it.
I think.
that's the only way. No.
Yeah, but
So hold on. So let's slow down a bit. So the ship crashing into the Baltimore Bridge, where like things may go up because like ships have to reroute something to take longer. Okay. Then an earthquake happens. People running out the house barefoot, going, "Ah, help me! Help!"
And the ground shaking.
The ground shaking. The Messiah talk. Yeah, why don't you mention that? They're like, "Oh, the Messiah has landed," and this is why I heard a theory. Someone used the harp. The harp where
The tectonic plates.
and they push the button, and just to move stuff around, just to see. You know.
funny.
Remember I said it earlier before, during the year. Usually this happens on election year. If you do your homework, look at every election year and be like, what was happening throughout that year? And you'll start to be like, okay.
But I think this.
But this is a natural occurrence. How could a natural occurrence all of a sudden line up with election year?
Because things are not natural anymore.
Unless they
You think
do.
natural is out the window? I'll tell you this right now. In the world of capitalism and also natural is out the window. There's no such thing as that. It's whatever markets that makes everybody money. That's why fruits don't have seeds.
Oh, jeez.
That is a crazy concept. Like, no seedless watermelon, seedless grapes.
That is not natural. Things that are able to grow and reproduce is natural, in a sense. They have seeds in them. Fruits have seeds.
Hold on. Okay. For those watching, correct me if I'm wrong. I sure you're supposed to eat the apple, like way back in there. You eat the apple, you take the seed, you spit it out, and you just go on about your day. And then probably the next, how long it takes a tree to grow? Let's say 10 years. You'll see a small apple tree.
It's a circle of life. It's supposed to be like that. But we messed it up. We're messing
Not me
up.
specifically, but there's people that look like me messed it up, yes.
So the only controversy that I know that's a little dark is that
Okay.
about this solar eclipse is that it's not going to move.
What?
Wait, okay. I was waiting for more. I was like,
I heard it's gonna get dark in certain
Yeah, it's
places.
gonna get dark.
Like Niagara is
It's
gonna
not
get
gonna move.
dark.
It's just going to stay there.
look, slow down. So, wait. Okay, hold on.
This is basically Majora's Mask.
So it's going, and then because they said the total duration is like 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So basically, it's 3 minutes, and then just, that'd be so creepy.
Honestly,
That'd be so.
And you know how many things are affected by that?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
but I don't know.
Water, especially.
I don't know what's gonna be affected.
Yo.
But all I'm gonna say is, if that happens, lock your doors, stay in your house,
I'll
because, brother, I can guarantee you, some people on TikTok or whatever they're getting information are gonna mad out, and they're gonna act so crazy they're gonna forget that they have bills to pay the next day.
It's very true.
The fact, like, for the best time to see it for those in Canada right now, I think Niagara Falls is the best.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Because it
are
gets
going
dark.
down
I heard it's like
yeah.
so they say.
So people are driving down. Ooh, I don't want to speak it in. You know,
I ain't
F
gonna
it.
do that.
F it.
You gotta cross a bridge and go through bodies of water. I'm good.
Oh, it's on that side of Niagara. It's
Yeah, it's on our side.
It's on our side.
Okay, work with me.
Right where the bridge is.
Right. So imagine it happens. People are like, okay, it's either it stops moving, and people are just like, you know what? I need to get out of here. They go to the bridge malfunctions. Oh, they're stuck in.
Not to
You know
make
what,
it
you know what I'm
dark.
thinking?
You're stuck in.
For some reason,
Stuck in the American side of Niagara, and it's like, yo, and it's black, and it's just like,
I gotta get over there. Just jump over.
That's the other thing. Like, there are people who are going to work while this is happening.
Yo,
right.
So,
I mean, if you see this message, we've always loved you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, just in case.
I'm just gonna say, hey.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. If it did stop,
That's so Creole.
then at that point, then you're gonna have to definitely say, Lord, Jesus.
Like,
No, I feel like people are gonna be believing in Jesus that day.
instantly.
You're gonna see some people take me to the King.
Oh, wow.
Yo, you do a lot of people that are not even the atheists. I was like, I can't explain this.
No, what's it? Is that joke? The atheists turn into believers, and believers go, nah, this really happened. Nah, I can't. Hold on. Wait a minute. This really happened. Huh?
Losing it.
I believe. What? You're seeing this? Are you seeing this?
To make things. But you know what? I think the solar eclipse is just a thing that happens.
Just comes and goes.
Yeah, it comes and goes.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yes.
But like every 10, 20 years.
Yes. But it's like we'll eventually get there. You know, astronomers have taken their years and astronomers have devoted their lives to figuring out how the solar system works and just the patterns of how the solar system works. That
I feel like it's a bunch of bull.
oh,
I feel like NASA, all you guys, space,
well,
you guys build like $250,000 things that blow up in like 10 seconds in the air. Like, come on now.
I mean,
I don't think anybody went on the moon. No one went on the moon.
Really?
I don't believe so.
I think someone went on the moon.
For a man to get mad, I want to fight people when they ask. I don't. I don't know. I don't
There's
know.
so many people who are questioning his experience.
You
Of
can
course, I think a lot
barely
of
get
people-
back.
that person
You're
would get
telling me with the quality of stuff they have now.
Okay.
They went up and touched the moon, and now we can't go back. That should be a tourist attraction. As soon as they got up there, they should be able to go back and forth, regular. Come on now.
I mean, they say the cost and everything. But
The cost,
yeah.
that's just washing money, man.
Wow.
If you get a satellite up there for everybody to enjoy satellite TV and whatnot,
Right.
you're telling me that you guys can't go back on the moon again? You guys went up there again. You said y'all said one small step for man, a giant leap for mankind, and ever since then, we never made any other steps up there?
Hey, they just planted what did they did? I think they planted the flag, boom, and then they put like a laser on there. So
Is the flag still there?
I think so. It'll be
believe so.
kind of weird if someone you can say
Because I know
they
that
took the flag off the moon.
from what I understand, America wasn't the first. That's one. It was Russia, I believe, who was the first to land on the moon. Not America.
But
I heard it was a race to the moon.
yes, yeah,
So I was told. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I could be wrong because you know.
like back and forth, like who can get there first.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe we don't actually have the material of that time that was made for it to go there, and we're not producing it anymore because maybe it's something that we're not holding on to. Maybe we don't have quantities of it. This, that, and the third.
I mean, it's either,
Like, say lead was the reason why that got them to the moon. Do we have lead production at the level that we probably used to have at that time? Still?
I see what you're saying, but still, I feel like if we
did it before, we can do it again?
Do it before, do it again. This is not like we're going underwater and you have to worry about pressure. You're going up, and you guys already been up there.
But there's pressures in space
Which
as well.
I get, but you guys are saying you guys already been there. You guys been there.
Yeah.
With this technology, you're telling me as the technology got better, you guys can't go back up there.
Probably.
So to clarify, go back up there meaning like
In space.
yeah, like someone's like the camera. Like remember when Red Bull they went to the stratosphere and the person was in there and there's like
He did a dive.
and he did the dive. That was watching that live.
That was kind of scary because he started tumbling in the air. I'm like, oh, he's about to go. But yeah,
It'd be a splat, but no.
but like these things happen, and I just
or it could be a theory that they did go, and something threatened them and said, if you come back here again, we're gonna hit the Earth, and they're just like. Anyway,
but if that's the case, you guys.
or if anything, they went back on the ship.
But then you guys send. But if that's the case, you're sending people like those things explode, and people has died like going up there.
So yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Alien movies have come about as a result of that. Then.
We don't learn. We just don't learn.
What do you mean?
so hold on.
We don't learn. Aliens. We still want to go trouble them. Androids. Terminator. iRobot. Age of Ultron. And you still want to do AI. You still want to do AI.
Right, hold on. Because I know alien stuff, like, before TV, they used to say it on the radio and tell, like, stories about it, and then people got scared, people were running out the house and everything. But I don't know. I guess when they finally did, like, film in color? No. Ever since film, they've been doing, like, alien depictions and Attack from Outer Space and was it Invasion of the Body Snatchers? That was a very popular one.
This is wild.
But I don't know. It could be it's either they landed there, they didn't land there, they did land there, and something said, "Hey,
don't come back.
don't come back."
It's like, yo, we're gonna let you go,
Yeah.
but you and your people do not come back up here.
Yeah, because since then, has anyone gone to the moon again?
That's
the other thing.
I don't think people got to the moon, to be honest with you.
you're saying
They're sending people up there and you're killing off people.
It
Like you're doing some. Nothing adds up. And nothing never adds up to me. I'm sorry.
An accident happened because we're gonna put you up there and murk you off. Yeah, murder you in. Murder you in.
No, but like it just doesn't make any. I don't understand. But that's the thing. Maybe because I'm not an astrophysicist or all them asteroids and whatnot.
Holy.
And they're probably just looking at me like, "Look, you insolent fool! You don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing about space.
I can't.
Like, you know what I mean?"
The hell is that flash? See, as we were talking about it, something just flashed like someone took a picture.
I think it's telling us to stop. And I'll stop at her. Okay, whatever you are, I'll stop while ahead.
Okay, but
Keith Lee's in Toronto.
So before just to end off the eclipse though, wear the appropriate glasses.
Yes. There are some places that are handing them out for free, like U of T, I believe.
What?
The library. What?
It's like free.
Yeah, some places
I'm about to snatch up some glasses.
Some places are. Well, by the time this is uploaded,
Just
it's a little too late. But
you just grab one. Just
I know the library was handing them out all last week. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, for free.
did it have like TDS Toronto?
No, it's had U of T. So that's why I said campus U of T probably has it too.
The campus not on strike.
Yes.
And and or you could always find alternative measures by purchasing. So yeah.
I don't, like I said, my prediction is it'll just be an eclipse, and that's
It's gonna
it.
come and go.
I don't know if the planet Nibiru is gonna come. I don't know.
I mean, the timestamp is pretty long though. It said between 2 to 4.
Yeah.
That's long.
I'll be at
for
work.
a 3-second thing.
I'll be at
No.
work.
So the shortest one I've seen is 30 seconds, and the longest is like 3 minutes and something.
Hey.
Or until you're 30, it stops. It just stops,
30 minutes? Imagine of darkness for 30 minutes?
and that's in Niagara. So
And it's like 2 in a day.
right. So people are running. So people are rushing to Niagara as we speak, and tomorrow too, and they're gonna be like, oh, let me see this.
Just imagine you trying to go and the train is halted because too many people, and the system crashes to get there. Because you can't purchase your ticket because too many people are in a
Let's not think that far ahead.
Sorry.
Still.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know what that reminds me of? There's an episode of I think it was Heroes, when a lunar eclipse or some eclipse happened, and then all the guys lost their powers,
Oh shoot! Okay.
and then someone got shot and their abilities to heal. I'm like, oh, I got shot. They're just holding the pain the whole time. I'm not healing, and then eclipse.
That show was kind of ahead of its time. It's Heroes.
Yeah, until it got stupid. It got so stupid. Man, I hate when people. Game of Thrones, you end stupid too. Anyway, but Keith Lee,
But yes.
Keith Lee, Keith Lee's in Toronto,
Eclipsing Toronto.
and hey Keith.
Keith Lee, come. You said, oh, yo, it's Keith Lee. You just see him
Shout out
walking.
to Keith Lee. No, if you catch him, but
He would definitely be in a very relaxed way.
I'm here at a solar eclipse.
Yo,
I like it. Let's try it. Let's go see what's going on.
Yeah.
I want 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yo, that's funny.
Shout out to Keith, but it's funny. He's doing his renowned food tour.
Right.
He was in Atlanta, but he came here, and he goes all over.
Nice.
And I realized yeah, he's coming to Toronto. Yeah, I'm happy for him to come to Toronto. And then I realized, if you were to ask, where would you take him? The only place I thought of is Flavor Plot. There's a new place called Flavor Pot in Brampton.
Flavor Pot.
And that's
Okay.
my pop shop, and I think it'd be blessed if he went over there.
Okay.
But I don't know what he considers GTA or Toronto
Oh,
or whatever.
That's it.
Because he
Listen.
was in Scarborough already.
Listen, I learned that the GTA is way bigger than we really think it is.
Yeah.
No, GTA.
Way
But some
bigger
people,
than
some people don't
So
consider certain places. You know what I mean?
GTA.
right. So I mean, GTA. I guess to me is like, you got Toronto, Scarborough, Markham, Brampton, Mississauga. That's really it.
Vaughan.
Oh,
And some-
Vaughan.
and
Yeah.
some people will fight you on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Markham. Actually, sorry, Markham people. You're kind of more
Out more.
out more.
east.
Yeah.
But the joke is they are of the GTA. So somebody had argued.
Because they were like, I have a TTC here.
It was, oh my gosh. It was, let me see if I can pull it up.
Is that the
Sometimes, I don't know.
is that the standard? Like, I mean, they're right to a certain extent, kind of. Like,
I don't know where to tell him to go. I think Marv TV would be, or Mix in the Six or Big Belly Mel. I think they will know because they're like the real foodies. Tosh the Millionaire, all
Right.
those people, they're the real food critics. But like, I thought to myself, I'm like, mom and pop, I don't remember. It's either I just go and I don't remember the name.
or you're so used to it, you're just like,
Yeah, like I keep forgetting like Oakwood Pizzeria. That's a pop mom and pop. And that has the best that has the like high school was like that was the best pizza. I don't know how it is now. It's been a long time.
I think it's still there.
Still
I think.
running.
It's still there.
Maybe
Yeah.
I remember that one.
I would say the blood, not the blood of Randy, but the backbone of Randy, Kingston 12 on Eglinton and Dufferin, right?
It's just a bunch of it's tough.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay.
So this is the map of the Greater Toronto area.
We'll show it in.
And basically what you said was Mississauga, Brampton,
Right.
Vaughan, Markham, and then Pickering would also be GTA, right? A lot of people would think that. But then what it was that it was the region of Halton, Peel, York,
Right.
and Durham. And in each area, so in Halton consists of Oakville, Burlington, Milton, and Halton Hills.
Okay.
Peel is Mississauga, Brampton, and Caledon.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
York is Vaughan, Markham, King, Whitchurch, Stouffville, East Gwilbury,
Oh, that is
and
deep.
Georgina.
Gwillimbury?
And Durham would be Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, Oshawa, Clarington, Scugog, Uxbridge, and Brook.
Which yeah.
Do you know how far those places are?
That's what I mean. Like,
And that is considered a GTA.
That's what it's considered?
that's not.
Yes. That is the GTA.
Like,
I
okay.
mean, I don't know.
Greater Toronto area. If Toronto's like here, then no. But like, we're talking about like layer. Okay, I'm talking about layer one. I'll give layer one.
And now a lot of people would argue that's what a lot of people in Toronto believe is the GTA. But everyone outside says that no, this is the GTA.
That's
They believe the full map is.
I think the GTA is wherever the TTC runs.
And I used to think it was wherever it's touching Toronto.
oh, okay, yeah. So,
I
so
feel
whatever's
like-
touching Toronto, yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
makes the
first sign when you're like, welcome to, that is when I thought, okay, you're a GTA.
Your GTA technically, yeah.
Yes. Because like Pickering, I could say that for sure. Because
Really?
Pickering, yeah, once you leave going eastwards, you get to Pickering on the highway. And it says, welcome to Pickering.
Oh, you mean like it's not GTA?
That is GTA.
Really?
Yes.
Pickering.
Yes.
But that's the thing. People will argue that.
Because it's only past Scarborough.
People will argue that. They'll be like, no, it is not.
This is the funny thing with Scarborough. I know I always divide Scarborough into like early Scarborough, mid Scarborough, and Scarborough. I don't know where I am, Scarborough. I swear, Malvern is after,
Malvern is between
between Pickering and like the edge.
of Scarborough.
I don't have a clue.
And I wouldn't even consider Malvern GTA either.
Yeah, I would.
You would? Really?
Because Malvern is actually technically Scarborough.
Yeah. But
Yeah. They just say you're in the upper part of Scarborough.
The upper part.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that still.
Yeah.
I was not aware.
That's a little. No, for me, if you're the first layer touching Toronto in the 360 circle, you're GTA. Outside of that, you're not. You're your own thing.
Yeah, man. I was shooketh. And the reason why I learned this was because this girl on TikTok, she said that somebody was arguing with her about GTA. And she said, she's like, the city of Durham. And she's like, there's no way that I'm going to put Skagog on there as GTA. And she's like, well, guess what? It is.
I don't know. For me, it always sounds like
what that is. To be very honest,
the thing about it, I thought Toronto was literally like wherever the TTC ran. That's what I always thought.
But TTC doesn't.
And then you have region of Peel, which is Peel.
Yes.
Region of Durham, which is Durham.
But then that's their transit though.
But I feel like wherever the TTC runs, I thought that was just Toronto, and everything is just everything else. That's what I thought. But it may
only other systems, region of Peel, region of.
Because you have Mississauga Transit, you have but they're not. Because if it was Greater Toronto area, I would just assume it would be TTC. It would just be TTC take over everything. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have a Brampton Transit or Mississauga Transit if it was just GTA. You would just have, hey, that's not Toronto, that is Peel. That is not this. But hey, what do I know? Maybe it's just, terminologies be changing all the time. So I don't know. I don't know.
But Peel region is, see, when you say Peel, I always think it's past Brampton.
Nah, Peel.
But it's a region. It's a accumulation of different parts.
We covered it a little bit. They wanted to break it up.
They did at one point, and then in order to break it up, people have to pay out what they have to pay.
Yeah.
Because this person helped that person, and that person helped that person. And they were like, hey, but you did this over here.
Right. So, I don't know. It's like...
Oh, it's just the map.
Okay. But yeah, it's like...
So you're saying Keith Lee now, the recommendations would have to be touching each region?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He said he's in Toronto. So, but he was in Scarborough, and I guess that is Toronto. Or
that is
Scarborough.
Toronto. That is
okay.
Toronto.
Okay, so
but
that's the thing.
Scarborough, Etobicoke and Scarborough are a part of Toronto.
I just have a hard time figuring out what place I would say, hey, you should suggest. Because you're not taking them to Osmos.
No, you can't.
Or Pizza.
No, what? Huh?
But other franchises. But you know what I mean. I was laughing because people were saying Sunrise.
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 Someone.
Who suggested that?
They said they said take him to the good sunrise.
The first one?
Whatever the best.
But
whatever the best sunrise in the city, take him to that one.
No shade. As long as it's not the one in Brampton.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Just
no sunrise at all, guys.
No Brampton one.
No sunrise.
I said none at all.
Leave sunrise alone. Let them sunset. You know what I mean?
Let them sunset. I can't stand you.
But
oh my gosh.
Alberts.
I mean Alberts.
Wait a minute. Hey.
I mean it's not the same as how it used to be when we were in high school, I feel.
Damn.
But I would definitely it changed.
Right,
for
okay,
sure.
okay.
It's been a while since I've been there. It's been a
Tough
while.
crowd.
It's been a while.
I guess no Alberts. Okay. See, once it's mom and pop, you're just like.
And then on top of it, the other part, how diverse are we going to make the palette? That's the other question.
So far he's touched the shawarma, right? So
shawarma.
Okay.
A pizza.
Ooh, which one was shawarma?
Shawarma, some pastry paste, and some Afro pizza.
Afro pizza.
The Afro
Sorry,
pizza.
my face.
I know what it's called. I forgot what the place is called. I don't remember the places exactly. I just remember shawarma. This dessert place that I might have to go over there in Ajax. And
so he was in the.
Yeah, he's going around. He's going around.
Yeah.
But man, it's tough because man, I know there's a lot of spots that like would love to have that that Keith effect.
Who is his organizer?
I don't know. I think he just goes by word of mouth or by his emails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or maybe some people in the city that he is cool with. And,
Right.
you know what I mean?
How did, like, yeah, I have so many questions. Like, who is recommending? How and who is he, like, traveling with? Who's organizing this stuff?
I swear it's just okay. Maybe like I'm sure he has like a manager, and then traveling with his family. Because if you notice when he's doing his food review, he'll always be speaking to someone in the car, and it's either his sister or his wife, both. And that's it. His travel's paid for. You just back there and back, and he just boom, we're in your city.
But has the Keith Lee effect affected Toronto? That is the real question.
Well, he's still here,
He's
so
still here,
I'm not even stressing that.
Well,
right
since he's been here, have those places been like bought out?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Lines,
Literally,
you
just
know.
it's literally, and that's the thing. I don't know how we are.
To respond?
I don't know, man. We'll just have to see. That's all.
Actually, do Canadians even respond to the
effects like
effect
that.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah, like how the Americans do. Because like people were lining up the block, like.
More Americans, well, but that's the thing. We can't say like some people are better consumers than others or whatever.
Yes, we can say this. I will say this.
Okay, you can say it.
I will say
Better consumers than others.
Because sometimes I say this is like, well, it's the same thing everywhere.
Nope,
I get that all the time.
Because then
so
I would say, no, it just seems like Americans are more supportive.
Okay.
Ooh, I mean,
I said it.
Is it because they're resourceful? They have a lot of resources?
And they actually want to uplift other people. I
Okay.
said
oh
it.
jeez, wow, okay.
Okay. Well,
So if somebody says, yo, this is recommended, this and that, whatever, you should hit the spot up. They're going to hit it up.
I guess.
Right?
I guess.
But instead,
What do I know?
but
What
instead
do
of-
I know?
Instead
Simply.
here, you get a screw face and
Right?
a
Because now here you are going to that dessert place.
like see, there you go.
I would say you're
And
definitely.
that's an
Like,
eight
can't,
jacks.
can't I just like desserts?
You can. But that's what I mean. He touched for the dessert lovers. Like, you're just like, okay, I got a space that I can go to. That's a good 45-minute drive to get to. Well, for you,
That
it's
is-
like
that is
an
a hot-
hour.
no, that's
an
a-
hour and 15.
Yo, that's a hot drive for that. And if it ends up being mid two, oh, Keith Lee, you owe me gas money. I'm gonna email all the inquiries, and you're gonna pay me my gas money for recommending this place. I want it Monday, 8 o'clock sharp, man.
That's funny. No, but I enjoy Keith Lee. Like, he's actually a really good, from what I've seen, and like the food and the portions and whatever. And it's not like he doesn't touch all the things. He talks about customer service. He talks about portions. He talks about cost. He talks about
yo.
the way it's packaged.
You should portion. Yeah, Canada might lose for that still.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Canada will lose portion wise. Canada is gonna lose in portions alone.
You
Wow.
know? So, and even before he even drops into the space, right? Because again, he doesn't actually go into the space. It's his wife or his sister or somebody else will go in on his behalf and then will do all of this. So it's like, it's also interesting that part as well.
Right.
So, portion wise, yeah, we're a little small. How is that conversion?
Small and
I don't
That's
even
the other
have,
part.
I don't have a clue.
small and higher price.
I don't know, man.
Like, imagine if he's actually sitting there, like, so.
No, but is he probably getting it for cheap though?
Who? He wouldn't get it for cheap because remember, he's not going to go in there. Somebody else might.
what was that? What the?
And remember, a $20 plate that he would get in the States might buy him like a whole buffet. But here, $20 is not going to get you much.
Yeah, 20 here is not gonna.
For takeout food? But I can't lie. I went to Spades the other day. That was really great.
Oh, okay.
Spades was really good. And I don't be in Scarborough.
The place called Spades.
Spades.
I don't.
Yeah.
I wish I could give you like another, like I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I don't be eating out as much either, so.
That kind of says a lot. Like when we can barely think of like mom and pop shops. That kind of says, like variety wise, we might be lacking.
Well, I feel like we have variety, but we have too much variety to even pick. For me, personally, to pick and choose.
Really?
Personally, that's how I feel, but I could be wrong.
But is that within Toronto and Brampton. Is that what you're saying?
Anywhere. Because I could say, I could go to Vaughan and have food at Memphis and have my ribs and whatever. You know what I mean? There's
You know
so
what?
much like...
I'm seeing something. Why aren't you the Toronto Canadian Keith Lee?
Excuse me?
Wait,
Why are you doing this?
wait.
Don't put me in this. I am not a foodie.
Just form your hands like this. Yep. Just.
Unlock the power.
Yeah, unlock the power. That's what.
Yo, say I'm going to Sunrise still. It's gonna be just... No, I'm joking. Saying I'm going to Sunrise.
I mean,
you gotta try a thing still. I'm a rated, 10, 1 to 10.
That's so
This
funny.
food sick to my stomach, dog. I don't know. That's stupid. But I can't be Keith Lee. There's only one Keith Lee. I'm not a Toronto foodie enough to be like.
You're not a foodie?
But oh geez, I don't know where it's going. Yeah, I don't know where it's going.
You don't like food?
I don't like how you're saying that to me. I feel like I'm trying to say I'm offended. I am so offended.
I'm sorry.
You said it like that.
I'm sorry.
You're not a foodie? What you say? I like food? What are you trying to say? Can you see that I like food or something?
Wow.
Huh? Is that what you're trying to say?
I was not referring to that at all. At all. I was just simply saying, I think that with your experiences, especially with the fact that you travel and you do go to different places and you do eat and try out different things and try out different foods.
Right.
I feel like, respectfully, you'd be the best person for it.
I don't think so.
Like I said, you just said
The way I see it, there's already great.
And you already host a show. Come on now.
They're
You're a
already.
great personality.
I feel like there's already great food people. Like shout out to My TV, Tash the Millionaire. I did think of a different food concept that I might try.
Okay.
But to be a foodie like them, those are like the greats. Like they're up there. Like Tash, Marv, Big Belly. There's a bunch of people. I seen another one, Food Diary. There's a bunch of foodies already that I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't think I'm that great.
But you got to think to be great. And when you think you're great, that's when
The greatness comes.
the greatness comes. Yeah.
I like it. Let's try it. I'm joking. I don't know. I don't know if I have that in me to, but maybe I'll try a thing. Maybe. And we'll see how it goes.
Well, yeah. Well, definitely we'll enjoy some of these adventures that Keith Lee is going through. And I will definitely live vicariously through you because...
Well, you don't want to eat food too? Or you're trying to stay right for like Carnival?
That's wow. That's when okay.
That is exactly it.
Yeah, segue. Carnival. Everybody take a jump, take a jump, oh no. We're gonna switch it now to the... I don't know. But
Take a wine.
no,
Because
you're the only one that can speak on Carnival. You are our Carnival observer.
yes,
Carnival.
yes, I am.
The Carnival Whisperer.
And what is going on now?
When
The
you
parades.
hear ting 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 ka ting ting ting. That means simply waistlines are whining and people are chipping down the road. Yes. So yesterday was Revelers, April 6th was Revelers band launch, and I believe Carnival Nation had theirs the day before on April 5th. I wasn't there at the Carnival Nations, but I was there at Revelers partaking as a model.
Okay.
Great experience, great hospitality. They took care of everybody. The organization was amazing. I think the crowd really enjoyed it. It was a mixed group of ages for people, for sure.
Jamal McGlure is like the...
Yes, Jamal McGlure is the, I believe the founder. I'm not too sure, but he is the person who represents Revelers and everything about that. And Jamal McGlure, he is he
used to be
former NBA player.
Yeah.
Former NBA player. So
I don't know. You emphasize like a mixed. I don't know. You said it like
mixed
that.
age, yeah. So multi-generational.
Okay.
Yes. So definitely you saw people who were probably as young as 19 and as old as like 80
Really?
that were in the space.
Did you have to
Very,
like
very
audition for that role?
I did. And it was a steep audition. There was at least over 150 people who showed up.
Wow. Okay. They don't play around.
They do not.
But I mean, you have to be able to dance, and
dance.
I feel like dance is out of the
charisma,
question.
face.
People are just too busy doing TikToks. You can't do that to soca.
you can't do
That'll
it,
work.
no.
That don't work.
And you have to have presence. Like, at the end of the day, you are representing the band. You are showing and showcasing the outfits. You are showing the costumes. And you're really showing the personality of the actual band itself that you're going to be joining. So,
I was about to say something about it though.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess you're really serious about getting onto that truck this
I said, listen, I am a person of my word, eh? So, the 1 year that I chose not to.
Hey man,
I mean,
I believe in peace and love, and no matter because everybody knows everybody.
This is true.
So I feel like I believe everybody should have respect for people, and
This is very true.
treat everybody with respect. All shapes and sizes.
Yes. That was also very nice to see. This band launch, and I'm not too sure or familiar with every other band launch, but I know one of the biggest controversies was
controversy.
Yes, was sizes. So a lot
color?
of people, no,
Color?
not color,
Oh,
sizes. So a lot of people were saying that the industry, so Carnival industry was definitely body shaming,
Oh,
and this year, and from what I saw, various body types, various skin colors, various just shades of every type, of every background, of every kind, like diversity at its finest, for sure.
but I'm sure it's always been in though.
What?
Like any body type you can think of,
Has
any
al-
shade you can think of.
Yeah, has something that Carnival definitely, what's the word? Not brings out, but like is exemplary.
Yeah,
That's such a big word for me to say, but like they definitely showcase it. It's a part of the culture.
that's what I mean.
Like they're actually doing it to make sure that, hey, you got a big bumsy, it's okay because there's a space here for you. That's what the culture is here for you to do, like showcase and be proud and have all this stuff, right?
Even Chance got caught up in the.
As you can see,
As you can see,
bumsy.
the Bamsey just bamsed the whole
Rolling.
marriage, and
Wow.
he's got him in
A little pickle.
little people.
I just say this.
But yeah, but back to yeah.
I don't know much about Carnival. I just know, like,
That's crazy. I feel for you.
I mean,
It's a beautiful place to be.
it looks like it, so it does.
Obviously, there also has been some controversy about the different carnivals. Because right now, actually, as we speak,
They're in
we're in
Jamaica.
the middle of Jamaican Carnival.
And Kai Sinat and all those people are out there.
They are
shoot.
there.
Oh wow.
They're live streaming. Look like
Which
they're
is
having
crazy.
a jolly old time.
Which is crazy. Why not go to Trinidad's when that is the birthing place of
Maybe it's
it?
just the money, or maybe I think he was somewhere else during the Trinidad one. But I mean, I don't know. And then the thing about he is linking up with other like
Yeah.
TikTokers
Yeah,
in
from
Jamaica,
Okay.
and so it's.
But it's like, to me, it's like stereotypical.
That's
I don't think so.
I think so. Because Carnival's not Jamaica's thing.
I know it's not Jamaica's thing.
Exactly.
I know it's not Jamaica's thing.
Why go
No,
to Jamaica's?
but-
Especially being
but
the
here's the
biggest.
thing.
You should go to the
But here's the
founding
thing.
fathers of it.
Here's the thing.
TNT.
Yeah.
Maybe they just couldn't find it. And they were doing something at the time at Trinidad's Carnival.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But there are other carnivals between that time too.
And you remember, I swear at that time people were like, don't go to Trinidad Carnival because of the crime. That was a big thing too.
Really?
That was a big thing. But, people, I mean, I think things are sometimes better. Food and stuff is better when, a little hint of crime is
I
around.
cannot.
Wow, that's
Just a little,
Just a little bit of
you,
sweat.
You need a little, you need some, what's the word?
Just hits different when your foot and
Caution.
your sweat is in it.
Caution is like a different type of seasoning for food, Caution? Cautious? I know it's wrong, but like being cautious, the food just hits different. It's like your whole palate is like enhanced
I cannot.
with fear.
Palate enhance. I don't know, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what it is. The food just hits different.
Yeah, so but hey,
So hold on, wait. So it's not Jamaica's first annual carnival.
No,
No,
they've
they
been
do
there.
it for years, but it's not. It's not like Carnival in Jamaica was something that was a thing.
A thing, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
the history of it, I'm not too familiar, but it's not to say that Carnival wasn't existing in Jamaica, but it just never was under that name that I do know and I'm aware of.
Right.
It's the same as like when you go to Grenada. Grenada's carnival is very different. Same with Barbados. Their carnival is different. It is still a carnival, but it's not.
It's not.
There's a different name for it. You know, like for Barbados, I think for them it's crop over.
Crop over.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for Grenada, it is oh my gosh, it's missing me. But there's something, I think Junkro. Is it them?
Junkro?
Yeah,
What is that? That's a party?
that's Carnival. So it's a season
what-
for that.
That sounds kind of dangerous.
Junk girl.
But like that's like, but it's a different name, right? So it's like, but that's their carnival. And essentially, when you look at it from a historical standpoint, essentially the festivals that are happening, it was all a celebration of harvest.
Right.
That is literally the first and foremost of it. Because in Barbados, they do fish fry. They actually just do fish there during that time.
Sorry.
Okay. Yo, what man?
I'm not too sure what it is for Grenada. I'm not too sure what it is for St. Lucia and Bermuda. And all these other places. St. Lucia. Yeah, I said St. Lucia. All these other places. St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Wait, throw a curveball. What's the deal with Miami Carnival?
Miami is because a lot of people settled there.
Oh,
The
it's a
Caribbean.
settlement. That's
Yeah.
it.
And then because also St. Thomas, they also have their festival around the same time, and it's very easy to travel between Miami and St. Thomas. Yes.
Gonna go to Nottingham Carnival in the UK.
Nottingham.
Is it Nottingham?
Yeah, Nottingham.
But I heard that got
It's very, very
took out all the seasoning.
British
Took out all the seasoning.
focused.
Is British focus.
That's the best way of saying it.
That's
They have so many restrictions, like whining is not it. But one thing I can definitely appreciate about it is that they bring the history and the historical aspects of Carnival there. So if you
okay.
want to see wardrobe, if you want to see movements, you want to see dance,
It's not
you want
history
to see
here.
that culture,
It's not history in the other places.
not as much.
Are you saying?
Not as much. Not as much.
It's wine up,
Yeah, wine, juk, chip, lime,
pelting.
rum.
Head rum. That's what- Fish fry. Two pieces
That's
of
it.
Are you guys actually looking for like cult like?
Yes, I am. I can't speak for anybody else, but I am.
So you want things to look like
There
if you
should be
have
at
like a green masquerade team or what do you call it, like band,
Yeah.
like called like Kalaloo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly that.
And like
Because
Jamaica
then-
should have like an ackee and sawfish, which
Yeah.
is like yellow,
Yeah, and black. Yeah,
and then you have pilau
yeah,
float,
yeah,
and what is it, rundown?
yeah. That could be one.
So based off national dishes.
It could be that. If that's
actually
the
not
thing.
a bad idea, you know.
If that
Man,
is the
forget
thing.
all that.
What?
Man, forget all that. I'm here.
Because you have to remember the whole point of it.
Pelt the waste.
Okay, pelting
of a
waste is
thousand
fine.
suns
I'm
until I
not.
drop in exhaustion.
I am not saying no.
Then picked up again.
I am not saying no. But it definitely
continue
was
again.
a celebration for people. And especially when you look at the historical aspects of it. You know, like the King and Queen show is a big part of it. For those who don't know what the King and Queen show is, it basically is like where they make these structured art pieces that people take and pull down the road with them. But these are
That's-
like,
what?
this is like your, like how you do in theater when they had the Lion King and they show like, or even Jurassic Park. Those props come now to life on the road,
Okay.
right? That is King and Queen show. But they always have a theme to it. But the thing is, your band is actually supposed to be in theme and coordination to your King and Queen.
Okay.
So you play as a little instrument or a little part of the story. And that's the part that's missing, I feel like, in a lot of carnival.
So you think it's like is it like just a money thing?
I think now it's transitioning to be a little bit more just pay, and it's more just for experience and exhibition and to get money. But the historical aspects as to what Carnival was and what it is and what I grew up knowing it as has kind of been put to the side. Now it's just floss and string. And Bamsi's rolling.
Floss and string, bing, 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 floss and string, bing, bing, bing,
Right?
bing, 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 bing.
And then rum to your head and people getting drunk. And at the end of it, they're just like, what was the real purpose of it? Yes, it's a good time. I get it. But what other aspects did you learn about here? Because when you go to Jamaica, what are you learning?
Hey, don't put.
But I'm being for real. And again, there's no shade to this guy. I really want to do an interview with him. But no shade to him.
Who?
Okay.
Being one of the top black influencers.
Who's it? Passionate?
Yes. Him going there, what thing or value can these people who are watching gain aside from his little...
A lot of people are living vicariously through them.
This is true.
Okay.
If that's the right word, is it vicariously?
Vicariously.
Yes,
I don't even know what to spell that, but yeah, a lot of people are living through that type of thing.
This
You know
is
what I
true.
mean? That's hence why, and for some people, I think they believe that's entertainment and it's entertaining. You know what I mean? Like they get to see that, and then maybe one day in their life they get to go
Right.
and do that type of thing.
Yeah, but if he's doing certain things, that doesn't mean that the people who then eventually go can do it too.
That doesn't mean that people, yeah, yes, but sometimes I feel like people will actually like, oh, it's really that nice. Like as much as like, yes, they're content creators, they are influencers for certain things.
Very true.
You know what I mean? So they'll see that and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go next year because I want to do just like that.
Just like
Yeah,
that,
and that's what I mean. Like,
Right.
what is he actually showing or teaching?
It's
Because like
not
if
about
he's going to a shop called Pepper Potts when he's over there, then okay, that's
Everybody's
definitely
gonna go to Pepper Pot.
Exactly.
And they're finally getting to know what Pepper Pot is. So
Right.
they're showing it, but then they're teaching people what Pepper Pot is.
Right.
They're teaching people what Jamaica looks like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some people might not get that exact same experience, but that's what a lot of people are going to be going there to look for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's my only thing.
How do you guys feel when you see the same woman like for 10 years straight in the carnival?
That threw me out. Threw me so
Why
away.
say it
Like, and then I was
that,
like,
but
wait, what?
I don't business. That's your culture.
I don't business.
It's none of my business.
Like you go to carnival every year, you see the same woman like
And,
I'm not gonna lie.
When you say that, the first thing I immediately thought of was
hey, I'm just
on a flyer. But what do you mean? Like, are they in the band, out of the band, spectating
no, not even expecting. They're always just
in Carnival?
in carnival. What does that mean?
That they
I
love the
feel they like
culture.
the love the culture.
Yeah.
That's like asking a black man, why you always eating chicken?
That's
Because they like chicken. It tastes good.
now.
It's not
you're
because of
saying that-
racism.
You're saying that I went left. James went left, right. He did the Ryu dragon kick. He did the right and then circle back. I don't know what.
The man said reverse uno. Okay.
Okay, all right. Actually, that's a terrible example. But like,
I was
I'm
like-
not gonna lie. I remember
I
when
was like, what?
there was a time where I used to go to fets
It's broccoli.
with the nerds back in the day, and a couple people used to go to fets.
Yes.
There was a person that like I feel like was a regular, and I always seen her, and I think that was just her bag.
Oh, she made money.
I don't know if it was her, not me, man, but money, but that's like what she liked to do.
Oh, okay.
Because I seen her and she's always in the same spot. And I said, hey, I remember you. You were here last year. She's like, yeah, this is... And it was vibe. But like, people just like what they like, I guess. And they're going to enjoy it how they enjoy it until certain dramatically changes. Like, you hear some people say, oh, the one thing I heard is like the music is not changing.
Oh, yes. That's what I heard
but
too.
I could be wrong. I don't know
I
anything
mean,
about
this
it.
year for 2024, they actually recycled a lot of old tunes.
Wow.
Like Palance?
No, not that. Not that's still young, like older.
Um,
Older.
like 2005 to 2000.
It's Carnival.
Yes. It's
Come to the islands.
And they remixed that today.
Roll It Gal. Is Roll It Gal
Basically-
Soca?
Yes, Roll It Gal is soca.
Okay.
But basically, all those old tunes, they did it today, or they've resung it. So somebody who's a current soca artist, they actually resung the song from then.
Oh,
There was like
there's a lot
one,
of covering.
like one of my favorite. I found myself in a Juve band with a sexy Bermuda man. Her husband name. That one is a female who sings it. It was, I think, recreated. A man is singing it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know a song? I don't know soca, but I'm sorry if I offend anybody trying to do these songs. I know this one. I don't know what it's called. All I remember is like this is what it sound like to me. Johnny, 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 and then all I remember.
It's chutney.
That's
Yes.
I don't know what that song is. I don't know the artist. I was looking for the song. I tried to type that in Google one time. And I said, yeah, I'm not going to get this.
Wait, you can probably do that on your thing humming.
Oh, the humming.
The humming, the YouTube humming.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Oh, wow.
If I find it, YouTube is the devil's work. Hold on.
I know.
Jolly, wakan jolly, in and on the light, this is what it sound like to me. Wow!
Ironically.
Chris Garcia, Chutney Bacchanal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just want to say
You know
close.
what? It's chutney. I knew that it was chutney for sure.
Closed caption sponsored by Google. How the F did you find that?
This YouTube humming thing is crazy. Okay, let me go down the line now. Let me see, because I don't know. I don't know these songs. Okay, let me find another soca song that I did. This is gonna be fun. Which one was this?
Wait a minute, that sounds like John Legend with Andre 3000, Ready to Go.
Ready to
go. But it sounds like it sounds like the same cadence.
Yeah.
It would kind of be like that, actually.
Yeah, probably. But, I'm trying to remember these soca songs now.
What was the name of the song again? The one? Chutney Bacchanal?
Chutney
Bacchanal.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. And chutney is just another way of saying the
So it's chutney soca?
Chutney
Or
is
chutney's
soca.
a language?
Chutney is soca. It is just the Indian influence of chutney. The spin of it.
Oh, okay.
That's it. The Indo version of soca.
Okay, so basically like the original, like, you know, regular dancehall type thing. So chutney is like, and what's calypso?
Calypso is the old version. It's more like a dub. So like how there's dub reggae.
Okay.
Calypso essentially is the dub version, and it was primarily used for political purposes only.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. So Calypso, whenever you listen to old Calypso, they would talk about the government. They would talk about how things are working in the system. They would talk about the oppressions or some of the things that were happening and trying to diversify. But there was a lot of history in the music for Calypso.
Sorry, I'm gonna go down the line of
What's
songs.
interesting? You know, Farrakhan used to be a Calypso singer.
Oh.
Before he came to the U.S.
What?
Yeah. He used to be a Calypso singer. Yeah.
Okay, let me find.
Like Sparrow is one of the biggest names for Calypso.
Sparrow.
Sparrow. Yes.
I remember the one song. What did Spiral? Okay, let me see if I can do this. Hey, cancer, yellow fever, hey, bladder, double dose of leukemia. Hey, what are you talking about? Shout, yeah, Sparrow dead.
Yeah.
Sparrow dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sparrow dead. That's the song. Wow. This
It was
Yo.
the cancer and the shot of leukemia for me.
Yo.
let me find another one. Let me
Dude,
see.
I want to hear these
I'm
two.
trying to remember. Like, I know some.
That. Yeah.
What other soca songs did I remember?
Oh man, that was so good.
I know soca songs. I just have to remember them.
What? What?
Yeah. What was it? Oh. I'm with the begin time, and I'm done with the begin time, and I'm done begin time, begin time, begin time. Oh, can't find that one.
Wait. What was the one for Sparrow?
Sparrow dead.
Sparrow
dead.
Sparrow dead. Wow.
There's another one. I know these songs, yo.
Yo, it's just. Like,
Okay, I think you're going. Okay.
I'm not anyone you. I tell you, baby. I don't know.
Oh, that's not Marshall.
Oh, it's Marshall? Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to go now. Well, I'm gonna use YouTube.
What was it?
I didn't find it. I was too off.
What's the thing that you're using?
Literally, you go to YouTube and then you go to search and you go to the mic and it says voice and then it says song.
Oh, let
And
me
you
see.
can play, sing, or hum the song.
So for those
Yours is not.
for those
So it's not like Shazam. So a lot of time, like I was humming it and it found it.
Okay, let's see if I have it. No, I don't have it. So that's probably something that's only available on Androids.
Probably.
which is okay. So for those confused at home, going, what is he singing gibberish? Is he making fun of certain type of people? No, it's Google Voice song.
Yeah, it's only.
Mama, mia, oh, 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 I dare you. That's true.
Yes,
Oh,
that's true.
wow, that is.
Wow,
Come
Whoa.
bring the wine.
and this thing is pretty accurate too. That's
Don't mind. Come
kind of
That
accurate.
is
like-
kind of scary.
I dare you. I dare you.
But yeah, so you think how do you feel it's gonna happen at Carabana? You think it's gonna be storming?
Don't mind.
like this shit.
Oh,
I mean, storming is.
listen, storming.
Are you just gonna be one with the stormers a call a day? I mean,
All right. Well,
you were
the thing is,
considered an alleged.
I was considered an alleged stormer. You're right. You're right. Coming on the other side of the fence. The other side of the fence. Walking on this side.
Because of alleged stormer.
Right? Some people took heat in the comments to let me know about how my costume was trash
Wow.
and that how dare I do this against the culture,
Damn.
and made it seem like I was a foreigner
A foreigner.
in this place, like I came from the States
That's wow.
and didn't know how to, like I had no bratupsy. My gosh. People trying to get at me in the comments. My gosh.
Wow.
But
Whoa, sir,
No,
don't do that. No, sir.
okay.
No, don't
Those,
do that. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice.
you can beep it.
Don't. No, man.
Those
Heifers.
I
No,
cannot.
don't do that.
I can't.
No.
You just say the as they say internet mother school.
No.
Mother-
I feel like honestly,
Yo.
the way based off what I remember on that situation, I think everybody was just it's a big misunderstanding.
I mean,
Everybody had a point, but
Everyone
like
does
it
have a
just
point.
got somewhere that it did not have to be.
I think from the experience part. Okay, so I've done
Once you threaten
masquerading
one of us, I mean, all bets are off.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
From
What I'm
from
saying
a
is
very like organized, structured way,
What the
right?
hell? Whose side are you on? I want to know. Whose side are you on?
no, I'm on the side of love, peace, and
the
things.
hell?
Because honestly, if you really think about it, it made no sense. Like you I understand it,
I
but like
understand
everybody
as
could
well.
just be cool and cordial. But,
But
like,
that's the issue.
it just got taken up a notch.
But that's the issue because really I ended up being the martyr of the whole situation, right? That's the reason why it was such a big thing and it escalated the way that it did because the issue is they're like, how do we deal with stormers? Stormers being anyone who is not a masquerader, who is a non-masquerader, or who is somebody who is not in a participating band. Let's just define it for what it is, right? Cool. But there have been many years where people who have been masqueraders, who are in the scene, who are in the soca scene, who have given their contribution, have their years into it, and still will chip down the road with being a non-masquerader with masqueraders. But because they are well known and have some form of identity or presence within the community, it has been turned a lie,
Oh, okay.
right? Thing is,
You
the
look upon
issue,
me, but you don't look upon them.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So the thing is, the big issue and the big concern is how do we crowd control? That is what the real conversation is. How do we deal with crowd control? And how do we deal with people who are not participating in bands and don't know anything about the culture to know how to chip down the road properly? Because oftentimes the real issue was crowd control. There are people who don't know what's happening and will get in the way and obstruct different trucks, the ambulance, the police from navigating or being able to patrol properly. And because these people don't know the culture, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to move out of the way when an alarm is going.
Do you think more of a police presence will make a difference?
No, I think people need to know what the actual ish of history, as I was explaining.
No, but like
of the culture.
I'm saying in regards to storming though, like, do you think more of a police presence if police is
No. Because at the end of the day, regardless of the police are
winding
there,
up.
they don't, yeah. But even if so.
No, but I no.
No, I don't think that using police and trying to use an authority figure to actually deal with the crowd is going to manage anything. I think that if people are educated, it will manage itself.
But I feel like you need a sense of authority to enforce.
No.
But Z, that's the long way.
No.
Education.
Yes, education. Because that's exactly what the culture is all about. Education.
They don't want to educate people.
Because at the end of the day, the whole point of it too was that you were hiding away from massa.
I'm gonna teach you how to make this money. I'm gonna teach you how to spend it.
That's fine.
That's it.
But that's the thing is, no, but that's fine. Because also the idea of even the structure of Carnival in the sense that you would have a marshal. A marshal is in the front who is leading the crowd. And as I was explaining earlier, you would have a band and the band would be a whole team. And the team is supposed to go there and chip down the road because they're in a competition. That's the other thing that people don't know. You're in a competition when you're masquerading. It's not just a jump up and juve and that's it. That's not it. There's more to it than just that, and that's the aesthetics. But if you got a little bit more knowledge, sorry, I'm getting a little passionate, but if you got a little bit more knowledge, and you got a little bit more understanding, and you understand the purpose of why this event is actually going on, people will figure themselves out. They would not sit and obstruct things because they understand you're in a competition right now. I can't be in your way.
But is it being enforced and said?
But that's the thing. No one's out here teaching people. No one's actually saying, okay, the culture part, the history part, the reason why we are here doing what we're doing. This is why we have to act the way that we're supposed to act when we're on the road. This is why we're supposed to have our presence the way that we have it on the road. This is why we have the roles that we have on the road. When we have a marshal, you listen to that person. When you have a king and queen, you make sure you take care of that person. You all in the flock. You're supposed to be represented and talking and making sure that the best entertainment for everybody else is not just for you and your person to go and lime and drink.
Oh, shoot.
That is the part.
Says who? I'm joking. Says who to the drinker?
Right?
But that's the thing. I don't know. I would love to know what, the carnival connoisseurs and all that stuff feel about this.
Oh, it's a big thing. I've heard all the different, even when we had...
I've seen... people be drinking, the day
nothing's wrong with drinking. But I'm saying, like, for people who are storming, it's the people who don't have an understanding and getting into the thing, thinking that the whole point is, you guys are stopping me from getting a wine. That's literally what their mind is.
That's crazy.
You're barricading me from me getting into some fat bumpsy so I can wine on it. I'm pelt waist. You can pelt waist on the opposite side. Nothing's wrong with pelting waist.
But that's not...
outside.
But for them, they feel like... You know what it is?
You're stopping me from getting these hot girls who are barely naked. What are you talking about?
That's clearly.
I mean,
that's what it is. And you want people to pay for it. Pay?
Well, that's...
Yeah. And nothing's... But the other part too, and I think this is the part that angered and poked the bear. To me. Because again, last year, I was on the opposite side. What am I going to see with a 2-foot high, fence with tarp, black tarp, mind you.
Black.
But that's the thing.
Scattered across. What am I seeing? What am I watching?
It's the same thing I said with Kingston Fest and these, not Kingston Fest, but certain events that general admission is different than VIP.
But VIP was only getting inside the stands where the actual arena were.
Well, it's a class, not a class thing, but I feel like some people do take it as a class thing. Hey, you want to get over here? Pay like we pay to get over here.
But nothing's wrong with paying. I'm not saying there's an issue with paying. I'm not saying there's a problem with me having to pay $25 to enter. I'm not saying that at all.
And if they blocked off the sheet, it's strategic because they want you to pay for the environment.
My thing is, I should be able to see
I can
what I'm coming there for. Because what's the point of me? I can listen to music from my car.
But
it's called Spotify 2024 playlist.
If you're not paying,
What are you
they
talking
don't-
about?
If they're not paying, they don't business. It's not that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad thing because you're paying into something that's gonna help. I'm assuming it would help that whole carnival,
Yeah, the festival. Yes,
the
festivities.
companies and all that stuff. So storming, I feel like that kind of just causes an issue.
But it would probably make you
But-
more money.
Storming.
The people who are not masqueraders, there has to be a reason why they're there. The whole point, if I can't see the actual outfits because you have 2-foot high barricades of fencing with black tarp on it, right? I come here.
Is that all the way around?
Yes, it was all the way around.
No, it was pretty like blocked off.
It was all the way around. The entire place was blocked off. That's what I'm saying. The entire place. So me being a spectator and I come and pay.
Duck and like.
But maybe it's a pay to play thing. You know what I mean?
But
And
you're only going to sit in the arena, and the arena has only so many seats too.
No, but like,
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you from the side of the spectator.
Mm-hmm.
All you saw was, even when paid, all you saw was you were in the arena. That was it. That was all you had access to.
You can't walk with the floats.
No, you're not coming. You're not in the actual parade at all. You are just there to spectate.
It's like, let's say this is the road. This is black
I mean,
table. Hold on. There's like the road, but like the fence is like kind of here.
Which
You
I
can't
get,
see anything.
Which I get.
Right.
But then I guess then the issue is in the fencing and how they. But I feel like you got to pay to play, and I think that's how they see it. In order to get some type of financial structure and stuff like that, you can't just be giving away free sitting all the damn time.
But they're making money. Do you know how much it is to be a vendor at Caravana?
I know, but
Do you know how many people are coming in and flying in touristly to go to these different hotels?
But I don't think all that is going to Caravana.
Yes, it
The
is.
city makes money, yes, but the actual like people.
Who do you think the event organizers are?
I feel like if the event organizer were making a lot of money, a lot of these costumes would probably be for free. If it was that crazy,
Costumes? Free?
everybody has to eat. That's how I see it. Like, I feel like the city, the government, restaurants around the area, the parties, they make our money. I don't know how it works for like carnivals, the actual carnival itself, how much they make.
So, okay.
I don't know.
So, then, since you don't know, let me tell you what I do know.
Okay.
All right? Being that I've been going there for how many years of my life? When it was free and there was no admission and no one stopping you, and the gate was closed at a certain point. Okay?
Remember, it's just from Egg West to now. What?
That's what I'm saying. When they used to do the launch on Eglinton Strip.
Remember, guys? It used to be in Eglinton West.
That is where where the Popeyes used to be. That's where they would open up.
Oh, you
Where
told
the
you
pizza,
Right in
pizza.
that Blockbuster parking lot.
Yeah. That's
That's
where they
what
used to do the launch. They had the steel pan running. They had everybody come in. Everyone came and brought their costumes. You would see
Shout
things
out
for
to
free,
JD's.
right? You didn't have to pay to go and see this because the whole point of it was awareness. It was used as marketing altogether. That was it. Then when it transitioned and moved somewhere else, they did their launch somewhere else. I think it was on Jane after that. And then it transitioned again. And since then, I have not seen a band launch to talk about band launch in Toronto unless it's down on Dundas Square or it's on Nathan Phillips Square. And they have now collaborated with the city itself. So that's the only other time you're going to see the launch. That's it. It has gotten to that point, which I'm very happy about. Not a problem. But since then, what actual do you hear?
I feel like the government had, or the Nathan Phillips or government city or whatever, they had to acknowledge it because I could guarantee these guys made a lot of money
But that's what I'm
during those
saying.
times. But I don't know. Like,
But now you have people flying up. So you have, if we are considered the, top grossing event?
because people are now flying off of Salsa and St. Clair.
Yeah. We're the top grossing event.
It's easily top 5, maybe top 3.
OVO Fest
think
is
we're
right
the
there
top.
around it too.
Like number 1. We're probably number 2 or number 1.
Like-
Caravana, yeah.
And places are booked out. Like, things are circulated around. It is a whole, and that's the other thing. People forget that Caravana and Carnival is a whole industry without Toronto existing. That is the part.
Right.
People are going to travel. We are considered a destination spot. And that is it. These people are not just doing it, once a year and then, that's it. No, Because the calendar starts in Trinidad, and we are a point in the entire calendar year of carnivals. That is the part. But the fact that in Toronto, being one of the destinations that it is, the rules and regulations, you go to any other carnival in the Caribbean, there are no fences, there are no things, they're not having issues about stormers, they're not having issues about non-dressed masqueraders. These are not problems. You go to Miami, you see Miami Carnival, you don't have this issue. It's only here.
That's actually
There probably some issues that we don't know about in Miami Carnival.
They got a whole moving bar on the actual road.
that's
But,
crazy.
I mean,
That's
Like,
crazy.
we can
But
barely even have liquor on the road there before anyone starts having to stink.
But Canada has a lot of red tape, as my dad says all the time.
They have,
There's a lot of red tape in this country.
So you see what I'm saying? But imagine being a traveled and experienced
Crazy
carnival
confident
chaser.
that's it, too.
You come to Canada and you come and you meet a fence.
We're really the only city with a
With a fence!
I don't know about that. I don't know. We have to fact check. I'm just saying to fact check.
No.
I'm just,
You know, one of the YouTubers, Tinda, he's a Florida guy, but anytime he goes on Carnival, like the last footage I seen, that was the first time I seen a Carnival footage where I'm like, where's the fences? And even if there were some fences, at least the fences is like
It's
like
low.
belly button high, so you could at least like see something, right? Not the atrocity we saw last.
because I think if people weren't hopping the fence, they would have the fence lower. I'm not being devil's advocate, but I am.
Yeah, okay, but
You know what I mean?
I think it's
like
more
okay, if the
so-
fences were clear and you could see through,
no, I think it's
you're
more
telling
so
people
the-
are still people ain't not
No,
gonna storm.
I think
people
it's
want to
really
storm more.
No,
It's
I
like-
think it's really the propaganda that people want to have on Caravana.
Whoa.
They want to say that people died. They want to say that people got shot. They want to say that people got stabbed. And really, at the end of the day, it's not that type of event. That's really what it is. They want reasons to have more safety and more patrolling and more correction and more security when that's not necessary. It is the only event that is a black event that is of that scale in Canada that does not have anything bad happen to it. Point blank period.
I'll just say this. For a certain type of group, the way these people move on it, it's very beneficial to capitalize on the little things they use. That's why oxtail is so expensive.
Now it is, yeah.
If they can give you the minimal and you guys can operate that way, and if I give you 5% and you turn it to 500%, we're going to keep giving you the 5%.
Listen,
Maybe a 10%.
somebody told me in a book that that's what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly. So, I mean,
That's it. And I'm just following the rules of what was said in that book. But is it okay for people to capitalize off of that? That's the question.
people capitalize on money. People want to capitalize on a wine. Whether if it's breaking through the fences, take chances, make mistakes,
I'll leave it at
get
this.
messy.
I know I heard something about another event that happens in the city where there's like money being mismanaged.
Yeah, that was the whole reason why they needed Scotiabank to be a part of it.
Right? So I'm not talking about Carnival, I'm talking about another one
Oh.
where there was a money mismanagement thing and then that kind of dented the legacy a little bit. Like I'm talking about Pride, yeah. Yeah, apparently there's like a money mismanagement thing, and then the owners have to pay it back because they're like
That thing is always gonna have money, man. That's like a renewable resource. They always have money. They're always gonna get money funded. That's not even a question. They're gonna anyway. Yeah.
Well, yes.
They have.
no, they just
I'll say this. There's people in high places that can maneuver certain things.
I understand, but
I'll
I
say
mean, they can't. One thing they can't do is take it out of the books because what else is going to be grossing as much as that?
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. They'll take it. Listen,
Toronto's already boring
corruption
as it
is a serious thing.
Yeah,
you know.
but Toronto is already boring as it is.
look at Queen Street. Where's the uniqueness?
You don't think the reason why a lot of the issues that are arising isn't because it's boring? People do dumb stuff out of boredom.
They don't care.
Well, they better figure it
They
out.
don't care. They're like, hey.
They better hear the whisper now. Here's the sense.
They'll be like, is the money still coming in? All right.
But it won't be. You take Caravana off the road and look at it. Look at it. It even showed, right, through COVID, right? Caravana didn't have it for one year.
And it took a toll.
And it took
But the problem is the whole place was inactive.
Yeah.
So that's what they're gonna use to say, well, the whole place is inactive.
Yeah, sure. But during that
If you were to
time,
have no Caravana like now,
during that time,
maybe you'll see the impact, especially with everything going up. But like back then, you know, it was a pandemic, so they're gonna look at it like, well, it was a pandemic year, so everything was going down. You know what I mean? That's like you hear there's a shooting in this area, but everybody shoots everywhere. It just generalizes the whole issue of what's going on.
yeah. But
It's funny they don't
the
do that,
numbers
though.
talk.
What you said is fair, but they don't.
The numbers
They
talk.
don't.
They don't say it like that though. Right?
But
Well,
That was
I'll just
I
say
was sitting back listening. I was like, oh damn, he's fiery too. Let me be quiet. And
I
listen.
think anything with Caravana or anything it's just the concept where it's like, I wish a lot of people understood that Caravana is not just a Canadian thing. It is something that happens globally. It is an international thing, and that we are just one drop in the ocean of what is already happening. And the thing is, there needs to be more respect put on the name of the actual event itself. And I think that a lot of the history and the lack of history being taught is the reason why we are dealing with, especially in the scene, a lot of the issues of stormers, because people do not know what the rules of engagement are. And because no one is teaching them the rules of the culture, because culture comes with history.
Can I ask you a question? Just
That's
a
why.
little question before. How do you feel about like hip hop music being played in like Caravana?
I really don't. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, that's
I'm not a fan.
time and place.
Yeah,
Time and place.
that's what I
That's
mean.
weird,
It's like,
strange.
it's not a.
I've seen it where people playing trap.
Yeah.
Kind of the Mississauga floats, trap
Yeah.
floats.
I mean, if it's like made with a soca beat underlining and they're mixing it, okay. But if it's just solely trap, I didn't leave my house to go and.
Is it safe to say, because I don't know, but is it safe to say, like, I would say everything Caribbean is allowed to be played?
Yes, everything Caribbean is
So
played.
soca, dancehall, reggae,
Calypso.
or calypso, chutney
Yeah.
Yeah.
should all be allowed. At
Yeah,
these
and they
events.
do play.
Not like hip hop and trap music.
No, because that's not a part of the culture.
So you're saying Virgin Radio can't come with a float and place, no place I'd rather be.
No.
Yo, you went.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort.
No.
That'd be crazy.
No. It's the same as
And their Stanley Cups?
The reason why I'm saying this is it's the equivalent. You know why? It's the equivalent of how there's backlash about Beyonce being in country music.
That's where the country music video awards are today. So I want to see what
Interesting.
type of all-star racism they're gonna show.
That's what I mean. Like, there's a time and a place. Beyonce coming here, being a ballad, R&B, pop singer, all of a sudden transitioning into country, they look at her as there's a time and a place. Who are
If
you?
Miley Cyrus did it, so can Beyonce. That's all I'm gonna say.
But just to say, in soca, in the carnival sense, it's the same thing. Like hip hop, you know, even to some people don't even know some South American music is actually soca. So, but
I
yeah,
wish you all the best.
yeah, carnival.
More of the story is
Know your history.
know your history. Listen to Beyonce's country album. It was cool. And you know, y'all be safe. Say grace before you eat your meals. And yeah, do you guys have anything else to plug?
Well, you can definitely find me on Instagram. My name is Zakia, aka the Nerd C, or known as Nigel Constantine in the scene. Yeah, TheNerdZZZ. As well as you can also follow me on my photography page at triplez.studio.to.
Delnager Hill. I said hero. Sometimes I man.
You are the hero.
Yes.
The hero of your soul.
DELNIJIRO. Instagram, Twitter, soon to be banned TikTok.
Soon to be banned.
Yeah, soon to.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger on that.
Okay.
All they did was vote just to say we want to.
Okay.
But there's something called work now. Now you have to make a bill. You gotta do all. So it's not over yet. They just voted yes to be like, okay. It's like saying, okay, you guys want a cheeseburger? Yeah, all y'all. Okay. Okay, are we gonna go to the store next? Are we gonna cook it ourselves? Are we gonna? They gotta like.
Oh.
They gotta go through the process, right? But never mind that. Delnagero.
Okay.
I'll discuss that after. Yeah.
Got you.
Jay Hunterville.
Oh,
Blue
I'm so
pistols.
Jay Hunterville on Instagram. Blue Pistols on Twitch. I was back. I'm playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
oh shoot. Okay.
So I'm a lawyer
Okay.
for a little bit.
Okay.
Blizzard Boys, Coldest Pod about. We have 2 episodes out so far of the year. You'll catch me at your nearest I'm joking.
But are you?
Yes. I won't be at any fits.
That's crazy.
Why do I need to go? I don't know if I don't. Anyway, you have any question, concern, complaints, or collaborations? Say that 10 times fast. Send it at askthevent@gmail.com. We are on your DSPs. If we're not there, let us know. We'll be there. Other podcasts, what's up? How you guys doing over there? You wanna dabble in some music together? You wanna go track for track, like an Ox God competitive type thing, friendly competition? Let's do that. Let's get some music going.
Ooh.
Let's put up some scenarios, and you play what you're gonna play. We play what we're gonna play. We just have a jolly good time. You know, things like that. Let's go live with it. Let's see if I don't think a lot of y'all will want to smoke, but it's all good. It's not smoke. We're just passing it around, I guess, right? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Wear your sunglasses for the clips. Cash is king, just in case. Well, probably won't be if it was like. Anyway, this is the vent. We out. Peace.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take this out a second. We'll see.